Hi, I'm Karen Popoff, and I am the Transformationalist. I'm the founder and the creator of the Science of Transformation. Today I want to share with you a few common mistakes that I see people making when they're creating a vision board or a goal list for themselves. I've been creating vision boards, I call them a life map, since I was 17 years old. And in that time, I have learned how to increase the success rate of manifesting that which we put on our vision boards and into our goal lists. There are some key mistakes people make when they are putting these together. One of them is that they are overly general in what they're asking for. When you're creating this, it's like you are creating a direction in which to travel. And if you don't have the instructions, you don't have it mapped out a little bit in yourself, it's really hard to get to where you want to go directly. It is important to get more specific. It's important to get to what you want. Here's an example. When I was in my early 20s, I thought I would really like to travel. And so on my vision board, I put the word travel, hoping that it would catch all travel and include it for me because I wasn't really sure where I wanted to go. And I wasn't really sure what that travel would look like. I just thought, let's put travel on there and the universe, send me whatever. Well, the universe sent me whatever, but it wasn't what I wanted. I ended up working for an international company, doing market research throughout Western Canada. I know, although Western Canada is lovely and the people are really delightful, it wasn't really what I wanted when I said travel. And I traveled. Oh my goodness, I would leave Sunday night and I would be away all week and I'd come home Friday night, get unpacked, do my laundry, pack, and leave Sunday night again. I did this for a whole year. I got to be in snowstorms in Winnipeg. I got to be in the melt-off in Edmonton. I got to be in some of the hottest country when it was 100 degrees outside and I was working and I couldn't go to the beach. I enjoyed it all. But it wasn't really what I had envisioned when I said I wanted travel. You see, I wanted to go to exotic destinations. I wanted to go off the continent. I wanted to go to places that were like Europe or Australia or the Caribbean. I wanted to go and explore our world. I didn't say that though. And I said it doesn't really matter, which it did matter. And I didn't explore inside of myself what it would feel like to travel and how did I want to define that for myself. When we aren't specific, it's kind of like telling the online customer service rep that you want a pair of shoes, you're willing to spend $150 for them, and just pick something and send it to me. And then when the package arrives and you run to the door and you open it up and you're all excited to see what you're getting, and you open it up and you find a size 13 pair of men's work boots. Well, for me, that would be hugely disappointing. Although I would have fulfilled what I'd put onto my order, it wasn't really what I wanted. And this is a stumbling block for a lot of people. A lot of people are afraid to ask for what they want. I'm not really sure always. Everybody has their own reasons for it, but a lot of the times it's because we have heard the word no so many times in our lives that we're afraid the universe is going to say no to us. So we won't even explore what that possibility might look like. Another area where people flounder is in the right language, in the right use of what they need to say. So here's an example. We have the words financial freedom that most people use when they define what they want to happen with their assets. But the truth is, financial freedom, or the nuance, the subtext on that language, has been created by an advertising machine that has us believing that financial freedom means having enough money to do what you want when you want and not worry about money. Our brain and the universe filter out all of that, and they return to the literal translation on the language we choose. So when you use something like financial freedom, rather than saying you want money, the brain, the universe, are going to take out all of the other meanings, and they're going to go back to the original meaning. So I live in Canada, and as a result, I have freedom. I'm one of the lucky people in this world who lives in a free country. As a result, I already have the freedom to do whatever I want with my money. So I can make the money grow, or I can make the money small. I can earn as much as I want, or I can earn nothing at all. I can save it under a mattress, or I can put it in an investment. I can do whatever I want with my money. I can be responsible with it, or I can be irresponsible with it. I already have the freedom to do whatever I want financially. When my brain and the universe connect with my vision board, if I've put financial freedom on there, the immediate response is, we have achieved that. Tick it off the list. Move on to the next thing. So at the end of the cycle of the year that you have defined, be it starting from January to January or November till November, when you come to the end of that cycle and you look at your vision board and you go, oh, I didn't achieve that goal of financial freedom. Well, actually you had. And your brain knew that. So there wasn't extra energy directed toward it anymore. Same thing with the travel. When you're too general and you're not telling your brain where you want to go, your brain can't help you. The universe can't help you get the ticket. You can't even phone a travel agent and book the trip. As a physical being, you have to be involved in creating your dreams. The universe is depending on you, the physical being, to bring it into the matter position. That means you have to move out of just visualizing about it. You can't just sit and meditate. It will not translate. You have to be the conduit to bring it in here. You need to be the person who takes incremental steps, who implements intermittent goals to reach the big goals. You have to be involved. When you get involved, then the universe can exponentially increase the rapidness of how quickly you manifest and how accurately you manifest based on what you have defined as your goals. So I was talking about travel earlier. I love to go to Maui. It is my place. It's like a second home to me. It is my place to regenerate. Every year I will place that on my vision board. I am very clear. I want to go to Maui. Maui is prominent. And then I choose images that stimulate emotion in me. So I will choose the things I am deeply connected to when I am in Maui. I will have flowers. I will have a picture of the beach we go to. I will have a picture of the condo we like to stay in. I will look at all of the components and make sure they are represented so that I have an emotional connection to where I want to go. That emotional connection is the driving force that helps you anchor the energy out of the energy world into the matter position. The more you connect emotionally, the greater your success of manifestation will be. So the financial freedom one, you want to dispel all the myths and misconceptions around the subject of money, because this world has a lot of stuff attached to money, and you want to get down to the root of money. Money is actually a good thing. It's here to help us have ease and pleasure. It helps us to get our message out to others. It helps us to be benevolent to others through philanthropic experiences. Money is a good thing, depending on the driver. I mean, money can be used in bad ways too, but money in itself doesn't have an emotion. So you need to create stuff around it to bring that emotion in for yourself. So rather than having the basket of financial freedom, which we now understand will not be very effective for you. You want to say something like, I want to receive more money. I want to receive more revenue. I want to receive more profits in my business. I want to receive more investment income. I want to receive more passive income. And receive is a key word here because most of us are highly successful at spending our money, at sending it out. So we need to have a balance. We need to learn to receive. And before you spend that money in your head, watch yourself receiving it first. Once you have received the money, then you can determine its best use for you. When you do this, you have a deeper connection to how the money will affect you. When I feel the receptivity of bringing in money, I feel relaxed. When I start spending it in my mind, I feel not so relaxed because now I've got to think about numbers and equations and making sure that I don't spend it all too quickly and the budget queen in me jumps out. And that then tells the universe to just divert the money to others right away. Why have a person in the middle when we can just send it to where they're actually thinking of sending it? So see yourself receiving it. Make an emotional connection to your life map on a daily basis, at least, if you can. If you can't, at least weekly, but do not let it go longer than that. Your goals and your vision board must be reviewed on a regular basis so you stay connected to that emotional part. The more you do that, the more you will see an increase in the manifestation of your dreams. I hope you've enjoyed hearing these changes to add to your goal setting and to your vision board creating. I hope that you will implement them so that you can begin to live the life of your dreams. If you're interested in coming and spending a day with me in a deep dive program on this very subject, you can attend by telephone, by Skype, and in person if you are in the Vancouver, British Columbia area. It's all held live. I'm with you along the entire way. We address myths and misperceptions on so many different areas. I teach you some really cool energy tools and techniques to amplify the success of manifestation. I teach you how to figure out what you want and how to say it in the way that you mean it. And then I teach you how to implement it for the best possible results for the coming year. Check out my page on this program. It's called Dreams Do Come True, the program. And you can find it at thescienceoftransformation.ca. You can also go to my website, thetransformationalist.com, to learn about other programs, services, and things that I do so that you can learn more about the science of transformation for your life. Until I see you in one of my programs or at a speaking engagement somewhere, I wish you a very happy, awe-inspiring, dream-filled life, and may all of your dreams come true.